Hey everybody, Tom Barnes Stories from the 78 right now in South Edgebrook, but squeezing every ounce of summer that's left and heading up to Lake Geneva to the Abbey Resort. So that's my little road trip. We're going to get to see what that is all about, what fun activities they have for now, the end of the summer, and what's going on in the fall. That is the story from the 78 as we load up for the car. Let's go. Look at that, the tallest A-frame structure in North America. I'm on the harbor lawn here at the Abbey Resort. Look at this beautiful spot here. And I have my friend Dan here to tell me all about it. How you doing, Dan?
I'm doing great. Great to have you back.
I love coming here. I've been coming here for years, and this is like the perfect spot for people in Chicago to kind of come, hang out, spend some time. It makes them feel like they're a million miles away from home, but actually it's like an hour and a half. Not bad at all.
Right, great transition from an urban environment to suburban, then out to the farm fields, and you arrive here at Lake Geneva.
And so talk about what this space offers in terms of recreation. I know it's big. We're looking right out on the harbor right now, and then the lake beyond that, right?
That's right. The only full-service resort sitting right here on the Lake Geneva shores, the west end of Lake Geneva, which is one of the most beautiful inland lakes in the Midwest region, spring-fed lake.
Absolutely beautiful. And people might be looking, it is August, we're running out of days, but you can kind of barely see the trees starting to change color just a little bit. It's that time of year. But I came here because I wanted to remind folks that this is still a great time to come up to Lake Geneva because there's this transitional period of summer into fall.
Yeah, that transitional period as we get the kids back into school and we're thinking about, I'd love to have one more getaway, is a fantastic time to consider early fall. We've got a lot going on at the resort coming up as we get into fall. We start getting into the season where we're doing a lot of weekend events here. Every weekend something's happening at the Abbey, whether it's a murder mystery dinner or it's an epoxy making class or a comedy routine or a comedy show. It's a lot of fun to come here in that time of year. Get out on the lake because it's still beautiful, the water's in great shape, and then be able to enjoy the resort amenities like Avani Spa.
Yeah, you got Avani Spa, which is a fantastic time. It's huge. The indoor part there, the pool, then you got the spa inside. And then while the weather cooperates, you have the big outdoor pools that you have that are a lot of fun, right?
We also go through mid-September here, but we have 2 additional pools. We have 4 pools here at the Abbey, so you've got 2 beautiful indoor pools. One at Avani Spa that is really a sanctuary, and the other one that's just a fun pool for families to get away with hot tubs and children's amenities.
Yeah, we were walking through the property yesterday and saw the 2 spots there. The kids area, the kids would have a great time hanging out there because they got all the little slides and everything for the kids, and then the nice, adult pool where you can kind of just sit there and read and enjoy the little outdoor hot tubs there. It's a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, we're going to have an explorer club here that is starting this fall with our activities team, so families can come here. The kids can come and enjoy some really cool activities that are purpose driven, and at the end, if they've achieved everything that they set out to do, they'll be getting a unique Abbey patch.
Oh, that's so fun. And it goes along with just this whole resort vibe that you guys have here. I mean, just looking out on the harbor here, I mean, it's just such a wonderful vibe. You're not far at all from like downtown Lake Geneva, so if folks want to walk that space there, it's a quick jaunt. It's not far at all.
Not at all. It's a quick ride. You're going to be riding up here in your car, and you get back in your car for 15 minutes and you're in downtown Lake Geneva, which has all the great trappings of this beautiful destination right on the water, some other restaurants that you might want to check out, some great shopping, and there's lots of amenities. I mean, you can go on a safari here in Lake Geneva. You can get on a zip line, and all this stuff is fantastic in the fall, and it's all still available.
And then you have the spots here on property as far as dinner is concerned. I had dinner yesterday inside
240 West Restaurant. That's the compass heading you would use if you're on the lake and you want to make it here. You'd set your compass to 240, you'd get here. But our farm to fork cuisine here and our focus on sourcing all of our produce and things from the Midwest breadbasket of Wisconsin is really an important focus. Our chef Noah, who's a little newer with us as an executive chef, has been really creating some new creations. You had breakfast with us. We also do dinner in 240, and then there's Waterfront Restaurant that opens at 11. Has some great fun cuisine, big open deck, which will be open all through the fall. And then some really nice choices for views of this harbor that you're taking a look at.
Yeah, let's go for a little walk, because
Yeah,
I think
sure.
if we go for that walk, we can kind of see the restaurant you're talking about. Is that it right there?
That is, yeah, and we have a brand new deck that we built this year outdoors. We'll be having some fire pits out there as we get into the fall, so guests will be able to sit at the fire pits, have a great meal or some cocktails, and enjoy it. Our maple bourbon old fashioned is really the most popular. Did you have it?
I had a couple of those yesterday. They were fantastic.
Yeah, they're really, you know, you got to have an old fashioned when you come to Wisconsin. And our take on it is with a local distiller out of Baraboo, Wisconsin, Driftless Glen. They're a lot of fun. They're really fun to work with.
And then you just have the sprawling property that is the Abbey. I mean, you have the A-frame, which is like the signature spot there. But we were just right by an area that's got some fire pits over that way. But then this is kind of the spot here. This is some of, I mean, you have different buildings, right? And this is one of them.
We do. They're all low rise like this. And when they built this back in the 60s, the idea of everybody being able to walk out of their guest room onto a balcony or a patio was really a great idea. So whether you're on this side looking over the harbor or looking over these beautiful pool areas or over some of the wooded areas, everything feels very residential. Doesn't feel like a big tower hotel. This is a very relaxed environment for guests to come in the late summer and the fall.
Yeah, and I've been here in the winter when there's all the activations going on in Lake Geneva in the winter. They embrace winter here.
We do.
With the ice sculptures and everything else that's happening downtown there. I've been here, nice coat, and the fire pits are roaring in the winter.
They sure are.
So very comfy and
Yeah,
cozy.
speaking of activations, I mean, this winter season is going to be different for the Abbey in that we're really stepping up our decor and activities for the winter. Out here, this is going to be transformed with an ice rink, with some great food and beverage options and some family activities that will happen out here on the lawns, whether we have snow or not. We hope we have some snow this winter, but we all know as Midwesterners, we enjoy our snow, but then we want it to get warm again.
Yeah, right away.
We'll be set to do that. But the winter season is going to be chock full of activities here at the Abbey.
And so where can people find that information if they're looking to book things out maybe for Christmas or even Thanksgiving, they want to get away from the city or whatnot? What's the best way for them to find that?
If they go to theabbeyresort.com and they go to the events page, they're going to see everything that's going on here. You mentioned Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a tradition here. It's a big, beautiful buffet. We have entertainment. We do a tree lighting ceremony. We have Santa's arrival that weekend. It's a great weekend to come up. Christmas to New Year's, book now. It is super popular. We've got activities every single day. We have it all built out, and it is really a really popular time in the winter to come.
And then you also have the Avani Spa, which shines in the winter when it's so cold out sometimes. You go in there, and it's similar to what it feels like now or even maybe a couple days ago when you got the warmth and you have massages and you have all sorts of things that you have options for, which makes it a lot of fun.
The name, the Abbey, comes from the European abbeys of the Middle Ages, and they were considered respites for wayward travelers. And you think about it, whether they were in the mountains in part of Europe, people come to Avani Spa for the same reason. It's a warm respite, it's a getaway, it's a way to relax the body and the mind. And so that is our most popular amenity in the winter by far.
Absolutely. And you said book now. Imagine right on the website. What was the website again?
theabbeyresort.com. And I'll tell you, the thing about coming in the winter too is it's a great value. The summer season is the peak season up here, but winter is so much fun, but it's a great value.
Absolutely. Well, Dan, thank you so much for taking time to chat with me
always
about
a pleasure.
the Abbey. And we'll have to catch up over one of those old fashions.
I think that's a great idea.
All right, I love it. We'll see you later. Thank you.